Okay, folks, we are live, and this is the first inning podcast after the World Series and after Halloween. And we're here with Roger, the big Yankee fan, and I'm BX Bomber 2011. Say hello, Roger.
Hi, the X Bomber. Everything is going pretty good, and it's a little chilly down here tonight, and so that was some type of World Series, that's for sure. And our worst nightmare came true. The Red Sox won the World Series.
Yeah, man. Well, they deserve it. They deserve it. They played a hell of a year, man. You can't take that away from them. Them guys, yeah, they deserve that, man. I ain't never
Yeah,
seen baseball play like that, man, in a long time. You know,
right.
um, the Houston Astros last year. Well, not mean this year, but last year. Um, they were kind of the same way, but they weren't like any way of a caliber of this team. This team will go down for Boston as the best team in history for Boston, right there.
Right. They won 108 games and really flew through the playoffs. They really did. They made short work in the playoffs. They beat the Yankees 3 out of 4, won 3 games to one, knocked off the Astros 4 games to one, and knocked off the Dodgers 4 games to one, to the point where they did not even have to return back to Boston to play the final game. So they clinched all of their games, all of their series on the road because they made such short work of the Yankees, the Astros, and then the Dodgers in the World Series.
Yeah, man. And you know something? That you know how cool when they won, they were singing New York, New York in the locker room.
Yes,
That was
yes.
cool, man. That's cool. That's cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, many people thought that possibly, looking back in hindsight, that Aaron Judge might have backfired on him to troll the Red Sox by playing New York as he was going past their clubhouse because it backfired a little bit, and the Red Sox used that as a rallying cry to a certain extent.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, but you know what? The song ain't lie. I tell you that much. If they beat the Yankees, so if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere.
Exactly, and they really did it. So anyway, I have some Yankee news here.
Oh
I don't know.
wait! Before you go into Yankee news, and also when they did the parade, Alex Cora, he was talking some crap, talking about he scored 16 runs at Yankee Stadium and all that. Did you hear
Oh
that?
yeah,
And
yeah, but
then
I did.
and then when they were on the float carrying the trophy, somebody threw a beer and it hit the trophy and broke the trophy.
Well, I did hear the trophy got damaged. Yeah, my
Yeah, that
goodness.
guy got arrested as well. They saw the guy who threw it because I don't know what I never saw this before, but in this parade, in Boston, their ticketed parade, they were throwing beer cans at the players.
Wow,
Yeah,
that sounds.
full beer cans with beer in it. I guess the players were opening them up and drinking them, I guess. So I guess one guy
Wow,
threw it at the trophy. Well, he didn't mean to hit the trophy, but he meant to threw it at a player and they missed it, and it broke the flag.
wow.
Yeah.
That's a little rowdy as far as I'm concerned. That's not all that great, really. Holy
Yo,
cow.
that shit is dangerous, man. You know what a hard beer could do to you?
Exactly, exactly. That's
And
why they
yeah.
don't allow fans in Yankee Stadium.
Yeah, absolutely no, but what about if it misses the float and it hits the other guy across the street?
Exactly. It's very dangerous. It's ridiculous. That's not very good behavior at all. And I'm sorry to hear that about the trophy. But that sounds a little bit on the wild side for sure.
Yeah, it sure is, man. And you know what? I think that's the trophy. I think that was the display trophy because the MLB baseball, that trophy that they have that they give them, that's the display trophy. You know,
I see.
that's the one that travels year to year. You know what I mean? Like the Stanley Cup. You know,
Right.
they have that silver trophy that's been bouncing around all them years, and then what happens is when the team wins, they get the replica. with the team
Right.
name and everything on it. You know,
Yes,
but
yes. Like what the Yankees have in the Yankee Museum. They have all the trophies in the Yankee Museum.
right, exactly. They get the name on it, but that one is the display one, and I got to
Wow.
see that one at the All Star game when I went to Cincinnati, and
Uh-huh.
over there, you got to see it. You can't even touch it or anything. It has no name on it. So
Right.
you know,
Right.
but
Well,
that's
that's a shame. I'm sorry to hear that.
yeah, it sure is, right? But anyway, what you got on the Yankee news, man?
Okay, well, what's happening now is the Yankees are committed to Brett Gardner. They have signed him to a $7.5 million contract with a $2 million buyout for the following year, and
Right.
they are committed. They are committed to Brett Gardner, which I thought that they would be because he's been the longest tenured Yankee, and they really committed to him with a rather nice contract of $7.5 million. And they are out that the Yankees are not really interested in going in on Bryce Harper at
Yeah,
all.
exactly. Because it makes sense because you already signed Brett Gardner, so that means you're not going after Bryce Harper because Jacoby Ellsbury is coming back as well.
Yes, and there have been reports that the Yankees really are not crazy about Jacoby Ellsbury coming back. They would be willing to flip him to another team and pay at least half of his salary. Actually, that's how much they want him off the roster. Actually,
Wow.
that they would be willing to pay half his salary if some team will take him. And who they are really committed to in the outfield is Clint Frazier, who is still recovering from the concussion syndrome and seeing a neurologist. But they would really want to see Clint Frazier as their left fielder after he fully recovers next spring and have Gardy as the fourth outfielder. And that's who they seem to be committed to, and which also means that they will be probably letting McCutchen go because McCutchen made $14.2 million, and he is a free agent. He would want a similar contract now, and the Yankees are not willing to make that type of commitment to McCutchen.
Yeah, absolutely. Because the Yankees want to focus all their money on pitching. That's what I would do.
Yet
You know.
they're concentrating on probably get on trying to get Machado and doing something with the pitching as well. But I think they're very much in on Machado, and they are looking for pitching. And Patrick Corbin is the name that keeps coming up.
Yeah, yeah. Corbin, he's all right, but the guys that we need to get Kershaw, man, and we need to get the other guy,
Dallas
Kutcho.
Keuchel.
Yeah, actually, absolutely, that guy from the Astros, and there's another
Mm-hmm.
guy, well, Corbin too. He would be a good fifth starter, but we need to get those two main guys right there.
Right.
You know, the one from Astros and Kershaw. And
Wow.
also,
Imagine Dallas Keuchel on the Yankees without that beard. We're so used to seeing him with that big beard. He would have to get rid of that beard if he was on the Yankees.
well, yeah, I guess. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess sometimes they're gonna have to make an exception. you know?
No, not Hal Steinbrenner. He's holding up what his father George wanted, and the Yankees are very strict. No facial hair whatsoever and short haircuts, except they can have mustaches. But that's it. And that's how the Yankees have been
You can have a
for
goatee.
history.
You can have a
Uh,
goatee.
I don't think so. I don't think no facial hair, nothing below the lips,
Ah, I
nothing
don't
below
know,
the
man.
lips.
They're gonna have to fix that one day. They're gonna have to break that law
Yeah,
down one day because sometimes you need guys like that. Anyway,
yeah,
but
yeah.
Al Steinbrenner talking crap that he doesn't like to see the trophy going back to Boston and he's gonna have plans this
Yes.
season and all kind of crowds like, yeah, whatever. It's gonna be the same old crap that you're talking about last year. You know,
Right.
you're gonna
Well,
sell me.
he has to toe the line and say what he has to say, and put out the information for the unsatisfied Yankee fan, and that's what he's doing. He's saying it stinks that the Red Sox, that their division rival, won the World Series, and they'll be having an active off season.
Yeah, well, it's about time, man, or else they're gonna have to fire Cashman, man. That's it. Get
Yeah.
somebody else. Get somebody brand new, fresh. that knows about baseball, man, because all this Cashman is doing, he's just buying the player that hits the hardest. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Anybody can do that, man. Like, come on. In reality, you got a whole team of guys that experts that are checking to guys, looking to guys, and they really, I don't even know if they utilizing that or what. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they were really good back in the days at the Yankees finding a guy from left field somewhere in the dumpster and turning him into an all-star superstar player.
Oh yeah.
They
Oh
used to
yeah.
do that, and what happened? Nothing. They don't do that anymore. They just buy the big guy. You
Yeah.
know?
But many people in baseball regard Cashman as the greatest DM in baseball. Actually, I mean, he is held in very high regard. And if the Yankees let him go, some team would snatch him up for millions and millions of dollars in a nanosecond.
Yeah, but that don't mean nothing, man. You can buy the players. You can buy the greatest players of all time and still not win a World Series. You understand?
Right.
It doesn't mean nothing. And Cashman, he was given that team. You know what I'm saying? Gene Stick Michaels grew that team up. You know what I'm
And then
saying?
Bob Watson for a while was the general manager. Bob Watson
Absolutely.
took
And
over.
Bob Watson is the main reason why all this is happening. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So he just took the reins over. He don't even know what day it is. You know
Wow.
what I'm
Wow.
saying?
You're not a Cashman fan
I
then.
am not a Cashman fan. I thought he should have been fired 5 years ago.
Wow.
All
He's been
right?
there since 98,
Yeah,
98,
the
20
guy is
years.
garbage. 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 He really is, man. I honestly, I don't know I'm a real Yankee fan. I go to the
Right.
games every day, every year since I was a kid, and I've seen how players play, and I know how the Yankees play, and I know what type of excellence that on the type of line we are, and he's not getting it. He's not getting it. He's not getting it. So for all that, you know what I'm saying? You can't call Cashman the greatest general manager. He's not. He only won one championship on his reign. One.
Right.
The guy from
Yeah.
Boston won five already.
Yeah. I'm not saying my point of view. I'm just saying how he's regarded, and he
Yeah,
really is
absolutely.
regarded.
No, no, absolutely. They could talk whatever he wants, but everybody knows he's garbage. And everybody knows Hal Steinbrenner's garbage as well. They know it.
Oh,
Everybody knows it, man. And what they're doing is they're selling you a dream. Oh, we're gonna have this greatest player here. We're gonna win the World Series this year, and you're gonna go to the games. You're gonna be Google Gaga over it, and the Yankees end up doing nothing because they don't make the right moves. They don't make the trades to help it along the way, like they failed to do this year.
well, many feel that the moves for Zach Britton, Andrew McCutcheon, and Jay Happ were all fantastic, excellent moves the Yankees made this year.
Too late in the game. Too late, Roger. It was too late for it, man. They didn't do anything by the All-Star break. We needed it by the All-Star break. We needed some addition there. And then the
Yeah,
whole team fell apart, man.
yeah, they really made an early exit from the playoffs. That's
You
for
know
sure.
what the
They went
Yankees
down.
look like? The Yankees look like a Ferrari on the highway with a Toyota engine.
Oh my goodness,
That's what we
oh
look
my
like.
goodness.
That's what we look like. Burning smoke all the way down the highway. Luckily, we just got to the damn gas station for more gas.
Well,
Okay?
one thing about the Yankees this year is they were a bit one-dimensional. Actually, I mean, I love that they hit home runs. Home runs are exciting and fun. But some of their other aspects of their game were subpar a little bit. Their fielding was a bit sloppy on occasion,
Absolutely.
and their fundamentals were down a bit. And hitting with runners in scoring position was really down. When they had men on first and second base and only one out, they failed to get the hit to drive in a run and play small ball quite often. And they relied heavily on just hitting the home run, so they were a bit one-dimensional. And the Red Sox, were more well-rounded.
Well rounded. Oh yeah, they played a hell of a year. I mean, that team played from spring training, man. They were on fire
Yeah,
from spring training. And the
Right,
Yankees
right.
they never had a team like that since 1998.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
well, 2009 was a very strong season with Melky Cabrera and Mark
Yeah,
Teixeira.
but they didn't win
And,
off the base hits. They won off the home
uh,
run like we did, like we do.
right, right.
That's the Yankees that we have now. And that's what they're
Yeah,
trying to live off of, off the home run like they did. But they had different players at that time. You had Teixeira, you had A-Rod, you had all these guys there that were hitting bombs, man. They were doing it. That's what they did. That's
yeah.
what they were paid for, you know?
Johnny Damon came over from the Red Sox. Johnny Damon was there.
And he was
Teixeira,
slapping the ball around. He
yeah.
was slapping it, man. You know?
Right.
And Brett Gardner too. Brett
Yeah,
Gardner was slapping the ball. He was stealing bases. He don't do that no more. He's
yeah,
old.
he does not. He's not that aggressive really on the bases anymore. And many people believe because he has power hitters behind him that they're waiting for the three-run homer, and they're afraid of getting thrown out on the bases and having a man taken off the bases when big power hitters like Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton are coming out next.
Yeah, man, that really kills the game because that's the automatic double play right there. Because it's
It could
either a
very well
ground
be,
ball or a line out, you know?
yeah, it
Or the
often is.
straight pop up right up the elevator shaft,
Right.
you
I mean,
know?
that often happens. So, but overall, the Yankees did win 100 games, and
By the
I
skin of
mean,
their teeth.
yeah, and it is many, the unsatisfied Yankee fans. New Yorkers have a little bit of a certain amount of certain amount of feeling that they should be winning the World Series every year, and it doesn't always work out that way. And the Yankees have only won one World Series
It's
since
frustrating, man.
2000.
You know what? It's been really frustrating for real Yankee fans from 2000, from we won in 2000, 2001, every other year. 2001 was heartbreaker, okay?
Yeah,
Ever since then, we've been we've been trying to chase this dream, man, okay? And we finally
right.
achieved that in 2009, okay?
Yeah,
And god damn it, we
2001.
did it with the brand new stadium. Cuz it was meant
Yeah,
to be, you know.
2001 was a very emotional year with the World Trade Centers going down, 9/11 attack, and then they were such exciting games at Yankee Stadium, very exciting games at Yankee Stadium, the three against the Diamondbacks. The home team won all of the games in that World Series. Diamondbacks, behind Kurt Schilling and Randy Johnson, won all the games out in Arizona, and the Yankees had exciting games back at Yankee Stadium. And the Yankees were a bit of the sentimental favorite because of the attack on New York City.
Yeah, man. So, the my point is this, man. They need to strategize the team of the way baseball is played today.
Yeah,
You cannot keep living this dream of that we're the 1996 Yankees and we're gonna bring up some new Derek Jeter like he's Aaron Judd or something, right? And we're gonna
right.
win a magical championship. It's not gonna happen that way. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We have to adapt to the game. The game changes every year. The game changes. You know what I mean?
Well,
And
what do you feel about their strategy for the off season this year? What they've done already by re-signing Brett Gardner and focusing on Machado and focusing on Patrick Corbin. How do you feel about the way they're moving forward at this point?
well, listen. By them signing Brett Gardner, that tells me that they like the guy and they're gonna give him his final hurrah this year, right?
Uh huh.
So now, since Didi is out, you kind of have no choice to get Machado, but Machado's not a hustler and he goes against the whole Yankee tradition. You know
I
what I
know you're
mean?
not a Machado fan.
You
You're not a
know?
Machado fan.
Come on, like really, like he can hit home runs, whatever, but let him do it on another team. We got
Yeah,
Hechavarria, man. We got Hechavarria there that I'm telling you that's gonna take that job in the future.
maybe.
So give him the 300 bats now. Give the kid the chance now. He could hit the. Imagine having Andujar, like a copy of Andujar playing shortstop right there with Hechavarria.
Right.
Imagine that, them two together. I mean, you know, and then everybody's against Gary Sanchez, but he's got to come around as well. He's gonna work on the off season. He's gonna come back. He's gonna be better. You know what I
Yes,
mean? He's gonna be better. So, and then we got Bird there. Bird, he's gonna have to play as a backup anyway because he's gonna eventually take that job too, probably. You know,
yeah.
because I don't see
Everyone is
Voigt.
very high. Everyone is very high on Luke Voigt at this point.
Well, you see, Luke Voigt don't have a glove. I've been telling you
Right.
that he doesn't have the glove. Can't handle that hot ground ball down the first baseline. Can't handle it. So I'm telling
Right.
you, he can't handle it. Greg Bird can. But like
Yeah.
I said, the Yankees got to go after the pitching. The whole mentality of baseball is in the off season is you buy everybody that's been hurting you. Right?
Yeah.
Whoever's been hurting you, you buy them, you get them on your team so we can hurt the rest of the league.
If you can't beat them, join them.
You damn right. So the
Right.
Yankees are the evil empire. Live up to the name. Buy the people that have been hurting you, like the guy from the Astros. You
Mm-hmm.
know, get Kershaw in here. You know, get the guy
Yeah.
from Cleveland. I forget his name right now.
Roy Kluber.
Yeah, and Corbin
Hunter Corbin
from
Diamondbacks.
the Diamondbacks. You got a whole five star right there. You
Yeah.
got the team right there. You got the starting five. And wait, that's four. That's four players. And you bring back Sabathia. Bring back Sabathia.
Yeah.
You know what I
Well,
mean?
what about? I guess Montgomery is going to be out all of next season too with the Tommy John surgery. Jordan
Oh,
Montgomery.
see, that's even worse. You know, so, and then they can also get AJ Happ. Get AJ Happ as well.
Yeah.
And we go with a
Yeah.
6-man roster.
Wow.
Huh? How about that? With a 6-man roster of all-star pitching. the
Well,
only
that would work for Tanaka because Tanaka works better on an extra day rest.
Yeah, you got a whole squad there. I mean,
Yeah.
man, you're gonna have Severino, Tanaka, right? Let's say they
Mm-hmm.
bring back Hap, right? But maybe
Mm-hmm.
they don't. Maybe they don't. So you get Kershaw, you get Kubel, whatever his name is, and you get Corbin. That's five guys right there.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll have to see just how much the checkbooks are open and what they plan on doing.
And you
So,
bring back Sabathia as number 6.
yeah, it'll be an interesting off season. We'll
You
see
know what I mean? And then
what they
whoever
decide
gets
to
hurt,
do.
you can go with 5.
Right. Right. Exactly.
Start off with,
Exactly.
the more you have, the better you are in baseball.
Right.
The more talent you have all the way around, you are better off in baseball because you need alternative way of means of playing sometimes too because not everybody's gonna be healthy through the whole year. You know.
Oh, well, that was obvious. Look at the amount of injuries and the amount of time that players missed last year on the Yankees. They still won 100 games with Gary Sanchez being out and all kinds of injuries throughout last year that took place.
And you know what? I think the Yankees have played with a 6-man roster with Girardi the last year of Girardi. Am I correct?
They would do it in spurts. They wouldn't do it for the
Right?
whole year.
Yeah, they
But
did it in spurts, and that kind of helped them, move the calendar, as let me say.
they would give pitchers extra days rest and stuff when they had a very full schedule. When they were, playing 20 games in 21 days and that kind of thing, they would go with an extra pitcher. And they still have the other ones that are knocking on the door, like Justice Sheffield, and Domingo Herman was so-so. Domingo Herman, got knocked around pretty good on some occasions, and other times he showed a little bit of promise. But Domingo Herman is definitely not a finished product. And
Yeah,
Justice
he's only
Sheffield,
gonna grow. Them guys are only gonna grow. They're only gonna get better, because they're young kids,
right?
and it's their first time in the major leagues playing against real men. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That are much
exactly,
stronger than what they were used to. You know what I mean? That
exactly.
that pitch that they threw for the pop up is now a line drive. You know what I
Right.
mean? It
For
gets.
example, Justice Sheffield had noticed that when he was throwing his breaking pitches, the minor leaguers would swing at them. But then when he had his little cup of coffee in the major leagues, he noticed the same pitches that he was throwing, his breaking pitches, they weren't swinging at that, forcing him to come in with the fastball, and then he was getting rocked.
Yeah, yeah, because hey, MLB players have a better eye for that. You know, these
Exactly.
guys are professionals, man. These guys get paid for that. You
Yeah,
know?
they're the best in the world.
Yeah, but that's right. And hell no, they're not gonna swing at something like that. They would know better. You know?
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. So, but anyway, it's I'm doing an outside podcast, and it's getting a little bit chilly for me. So I think we did a good one. This one was a live podcast, very very active. It had some really good comments and good opinions going on. So I guess we'll do another one in the not too distant future.
Yeah, no, absolutely. We could do one, once a week or twice a week. I don't mind.
Yeah,
To
for the
talk.
off season, I guess about once a week for the off season. Would be good.
Yeah, and also we could bring up other topics, man. It doesn't have to be about baseball as well, man. We could talk about anything else on here, you
Yes,
know?
I'll talk to you about that off the air. I have not yet for one. I'll talk to you off the air about it.
And as well, man, just to let you know, I've been working closely with television, okay?
Oh,
And I've been talking with him, man, and they want to do a live show, like an actual live
wow,
show in a venue, you know? But
wow.
the thing is, I gotta bring people to the venue, and it will be like a BX Bomber presents type of thing, you know? And it's gonna be like
Wow.
baseball themed somehow.
Wow.
You know, I don't know how the hell I'm gonna do it, but I have to work on it, come up with a formula or something, but or some type of entertainment to keep people there for 4 hours about baseball.
Holy cow. You're starting to get pretty big.
Yeah, man. At least people believe in you sometimes.
Yes, yes. I'm your number one fan.
Yeah, man. Nah, man. So we're gonna be there, and I'm just it's in the works. It's just an idea right now. It's just an idea right now, but this
Hmm.
actually can come to fruition. You know what I mean? This really could
Wow.
happen. It really could happen because they can make it happen. You know, it's just a
Wow.
point of how great can it be. You know, so
Yeah, he recognizes you as being a talent for baseball commentating.
yeah, man, absolutely, man. That's what it is, and they think I could pull it off, man. And I could do it. I could definitely do it. It's just that
Excellent.
what kind of event will it be? What type of entertainment would be there? I would have to figure that out somehow. And yeah, man,
Okay.
and probably and do something for charity too.
That would be great. Fantastic. Fantastic. So anyway, we'll do another one real soon then.
Yeah, man, absolutely. So let's sign off the first inning and so long everybody, and we'll see you again in a few days.
Excellent. Take care, everyone.
All right, bye-bye. All right, perfect.
Excellent. Sounds good. Yeah, I was thinking of yeah, but
Okay, folks, we are live, and this is the first inning podcast after the World Series and after Halloween, and we're here with Roger, the big Yankee fan, and I'm BX Bomber 2011. Say hello, Roger.
all right, the X Bomber. Everything is going pretty good, and it's a little chilly down here tonight, and so that was some type of World Series, that's for sure. And our worst nightmare came true. The Red Sox won the World Series.
Yeah, man. Well, they deserve it. They deserve it. They played a hell